What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM24 series where we look at young talent foot minds and we see how they get on the course of their career, both players that I pick and players that you give me in the comment section. If you got, on that note, if you've got a player you want me to have a look at, leave his name in the comment section, and obviously his name, position, nationality, club, all that kind of stuff helps me find him. There's a quest coming next episode. I've already been made. I've just seen the comment come through now as I'm time recording this, so I'm going to be releasing that episode after this one. So I'm assuming the guy, by the time you see this episode, the next guy that was been requested, I am already working on that episode as you tell you what you see this one. So today's player is Marcos Leonardo. Before we get into the episode though, don't forget the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button down below, the Let's Play channel and the EAFC channels as well. Today's player is Marcos Leonardo. Now this full disclosure, I've signed this guy on my Real Madrid series. So if you want to see him in action, go check out that series out. But also, I signed the player before I did this review, so I don't know how good he actually gets. Also, my version might not be as good as this guy, depending on how he's developing. So, not a new player to the scene of FM, but obviously every year you have to reassess and see what they're like. He's got a max potential rating of 180, which I set it to that. And you can sign him in the first season. So obviously striker, so finishing 15, heading 11, technique 14, composure 15, decent physicals off 22-year-old, good acceleration, good anticipation, composure, got decision making off the ball as well. Work rate good as well, so can play pressing forward as well if you want him to. Now, he has got a £51 million release clause for transfers in domestic league. However, we're not in domestic league, Man United, are we? So he wants to join us. That much is certain. Fairly consistent performer, possesses a fair amount of pace, can make up positions, that's what they're playing in the country. Obviously down here with learn language, move crossers, but because he can play left wing as well. Obviously look at his development, he can play left wing, but he's going to be striker. He's reasonable on his left foot, very strong on his right foot. So we're going to do negotiation. We're going to do quickly just get demands, £21 million. We're going to see if we can get a deal. I'm not going to do contract. It's changed his setting to start a new save. So I'm going to try and negotiate this properly. I got no money, but we don't really matter really at this point. So we're going to just do 17 contribution. Oh no, sorry. Get rid of this one so they can't have it. Get rid of that one so they can't have that one. And we're going to offer them, what's he worth? Offer them 22 million. Okay, they want £40 million. We'll remove this. I like to do deals basically my own way. So, in installments with 10 million to 34 million. There you go. That's a very quick negotiation on the player. You can probably do better than me, but £34 million is about round his valuation, max valuation. You can probably get a bit better than that if I lowered it down a bit more and more installments and things like that. But you can probably do a better deal than that. So, obviously, he's got 2-star current ability, 4-star, well, 3.5-star, maybe 4.5-star ability. Not paid to sell him mid-season. However, we just proved that wrong because we just agreed a fee. I think if he said no to it, they would pull up a stink. The player would be annoyed. Interested in him already from Crystal Palace and Newcastle, but I think he's the kind of guy that if you're building a young team and you've got time to build, you can bring him through. If you've got an experienced striker, let's say Man City for example, you've got Haaland, you want to bring somebody in who's not got as much pressure on him, so you can bring him in and out of the team, then brilliant. Or if you just want to have 2 strikers that are equally talented, like Haaland on the game, and also this guy, you can maybe rotate the both of them. Which, spoiler, I might do my Man United save and we're doing it on the new update when it comes out. So, you know the routine by now. If you don't, we do 4-year jump. Let's find out how he gets on the first 4 years. Alright folks, so he's still in Brazil, which is surprising. Obviously the main stats part of the finishing, technique, composure, anticipation, acceleration, agility, pace and stamina all massively increased. For a striker that is pretty handy. Still play left wing as well. Interested in him now from basically everybody. Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham and both Madrids in Spain want to sign him. We've got the player traits here. He runs both with centre, likes to try and beat offside trap, knocks one past opponents and cuts inside from the left wing. They're playing left wing at the moment, which is interesting. I won't play him there, but maybe they've got a great striker foot they can do. So let's have a look at the transfer history here. So actually, he did actually go to a, not often I see this, obviously he's scoring lots of goals in the Brazil National League, and I guess he would. 24, 15, 24, 50, 81, 39, 55, 29, and then 27, 14. He needs to move out of the division. What's the release clause? Again, domestic club high, but still relatively not that over expensive to sign for a foreign team. But I think injury record, this guy's probably going to be okay. Yeah, no issues there. He's had a flu for 8 days. Okay, okay. That's the highest injury. That's the first time I've ever seen the longest injury illness like that. So that shows how good he is, or how good he is for not having injuries or any kind of recurring problems. So I want to see him in Europe. I want to see if he moves into Europe. I think he will, because I think there's so much interest in him now from all these clubs. I think someone will buy him. So let's see who it is. And boom, he's gone to Chelsea, and the stats are relatively the same. Now he's 20 years old. Look at his potential. He's basically got to the 180 range that we set it at. Basically same stats really from the technical, mental, and physical stats. Same traits as well. Playing a striker now for Chelsea. Injury record again is okay. Maybe a broken foot for 3 months. Been tackled, so he's for 3 months. Unlucky. That's not bad actually for a broken foot. I'd imagine. I'm not a doctor, but so. Again, not a big surprise. Scored goals for fun in the Brazilian league. Then £46 million. First season he played 49 games, got 28 goals. Then he got 52 and 27. Then he got 35 and 16, and then 41 and 23. So he's a clinical goal scorer. But one thing we saw from minute one was that he's very he was saying he's very consistent, and we're seeing that he's getting 20 goals a season on average. On maybe on one occasion when he's had bad injury. But yeah, brilliant signing. I think for £46 million, it's a good deal. I think it's even better if he's based on installments and things won and all that kind of stuff. Because if we win things with him and he scores lots of goals, he's not going to worry about paying the money. And the appearance record here, so he's basically got a goal every other game, wherever he's been in this career mode. I think, yeah, definitely at Chelsea, slightly less. It's like 0.0 more probably. Again, more than got a goal against, slightly at Flamengo, is it? Then Santos, it's a bit more than that, but it's not far off. Is my point. And he's not got a massive injury problem really, in my opinion, either. And fees not obviously not massive. Right, let's continuing and see if he continues to do it in the European leagues, or if he moves to another European league like Spain or Italy. Still at Chelsea, not a big surprise. He's 32 years old. Look at the physical stats; they're still insanely high for a 32-year-old. Finished up to 18, technique 17, composure 17. Really, really strong mental stats there off the ball for the striker as well. And I'm not worried about this guy. I think this guy's a solid signing in your save for £22 million, £30 million. You can get him early on and develop him. Okay, a few more injuries here now, but again, there's nothing really there that's really jumping out as a concern for me personally. So around this time, won it here. So you got 41 and 23, then 44 and 32, then 51 and 26, 49 29, and then 44 24. So really good striker. £46 million for a 20 goal season striker. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? United paid £70 million for Holland in real life, and he will become a 20 goal season striker. I'm sure he will IRL. But this guy again, last year was really good, and this year is no different. And 246 appearances for Chelsea, 129 goals is nothing to be sniffed at, and the price is not massive. I didn't get him first season, so you can get him first season and go for it. The only downside is that he has got a varied range, so he might not get 180, but I think if he gets like to 160 or something like that, he'd still be a consistent striker. And again, I'm not sure how these ranges work, but if he does reach max potential, I'd say buy him early. He's cheaper earlier on, and you can develop. I think if you'd been in the European League earlier, or you bought him your first save, I think this would be even higher on the stats. So yeah, really good player. Not a big surprise there. I was really confident this guy will be really good this year, and he still is. So if you think about signing him again this year in your save, yes, I'd say definitely go get him if you're looking for a striker, because long term he will be fantastic for you, I'm sure, especially if he gets that upper end of that 180 range. So if you've got a player in the comment section you want me to look at, put his name in there. I do read the comment sections when I get notifications. I do check every evening, make sure I haven't missed anything. Next review I'm doing is a viewer requested review. It is a case of me trying to get the guy to develop the best I can, and it might take a bit longer to do that. A lot of these guys, I usually do 1 or 2 simulations on them to see if the best. Obviously, if they nail the first simulation, I just leave it as it is. But if I feel like there's a bit more in them, or something happens in the save that I think needs to be addressed, for example, if a player gets massive injury, obviously we do review and we simulate it, but we'll see how we go. So hit the like button, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out the channels down below, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.